Alright, I'm filming you, John.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just in the zone there. This is just, we're covering this up with a glaze, a dark glaze that will be wiped off to show the images more. There's several different ways you can do this. You can put this on, wipe it off. You could leave it on, and it would also probably show the Amourya design through it. You can wipe this off and then dip it into clear or dip it into white, and it'll have another look to it. So there's a lot of different ways you can go with this. But this one, we're just going to put it on and wipe it off and make that stand out and be more natural looking. I'm not doing the bottom section of it yet. I'm just wanting to make sure all of this is covered with the design is.
You don't even have to do the bottom section, John.
That's true.
We can pull it off that towel right into that.
Okay. Get back in here. Some on the handle, but that'll probably come off too. I want to get some down in this area here just because that'll kind of antique it and make that stand out a little more. That's why I did this design here, where I pushed, when this was soft, I pushed the clay around with my fingers because that'll make it stand out and look different. You'll see more of a handmade look to it. And I'm going to put a little bit on this just where the clay has been moved around a little bit to make that stand out too. So we've got to this point, and then we're going to take this rag and we're going to go over and wipe this off to make this stand out, which is a little easier to do than the platter, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. The rag's wetter now too, I think.
Yeah.
It's just too dry a little bit ago. You can see it popping off right now.
And we're going in to the bottom here too.
Pull that right down into the bottom. You don't even have to have it anyway.
But the beauty of the Amourya stamp is that you can put these oxides in there to make that really jump out at you. The purpose of these is several reasons you put the impressions in. One, the beauty of them, but if you want to do a set of pottery, they don't really have to match structurally, but they'll match with the impression in them, which will make a set, which is helpful. It does take a little time, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. You can take these once you get it cleaned off real good and dip it back into the clear or into the white, and it'll give it a little more shiny appearance to it. Or you can leave it like this and it'll have a real natural look whenever it comes out of the kiln after it's been glaze fired. With a sponge and hit it a little bit. You ever done that, Joe?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Get the rough surface with a towel. Come back with a sponge to kind of finish it off.